poem comes from an Alice Notley poem called that Jack would speak through the imperfect medium of Alice. And so this poem comes off that. She's writing about Kerouac, sort of speaking with her. And this is sort of my version. That Alice Notley and Jay-Z and Dana would speak through the imperfect media of Dana. So I'm a Horatio Alger condemned by my desert and city nativity. Diamond hand over November, the white picket shutter of night's northern face. Down the Rue Calicant, St. Mark's Place, and Fort Thomas and Marcy, I say with impertinence, all here together as falsely, though no lie to me. I began in my wild life grieving a father. The red cactus flowers of northern Kentucky grew radiant, native to Brooklyn. A warm California is where I had watched the Ohio go by. Feeding the East River placidly, I learned that criminal confidence, models of style, and thought I would later abandon for some blazing playground, my modular fear. I could be beside Sarah, though Doug's gone, and Ted, not Beyonce. She's leaving for work while I sleep, and she kisses me. I rise to speak with dead women, aspiring talents, and again say the word sea to discover the depths of an outgoing lane. No one can separate my owl ferocity out from my supine champagne slouch, my imminent flow, from my metrical deadlock, my dreams, from my knowledge of death or my grief. The self I make up from constituent loves is a singular thing that the market can alter, the horror of being unloved, selling poorly, and each new occasion may change it forever from standing on that corner bopping to finding the measure I need for a lead. They, in this case, or for all of me, haters, would take from me my puerile hagiography, my unbowing love and its matter, truth too, matter simple, my quantum mechanics of new class mobility, rhyme, where I vacate my poverty much maligned, but beautiful my easy money life, my idiotic misogynist past with my magically honored femininity, mother of, best friend to, lover and reader of mysteries, courtside or close to the bar. I brighten the water with ash, but they'd have me drink it before its impurities, purify me, but don't hide the corrosive, dumb fact. I can move my hand into the diamond, again as a heraldry, take up the pen or pull words from the air. In the booth or a room where poetry happens, the water is crystalline, desert dew, city block, raindrop, and money green Mediterranean, swallowed by me in my happiest thirst. The next poem, I don't know if any of you saw Louis Vuitton, who's great at branding things, has recently branded a whole line of white roses with his interlocking LV insignia. And at first I thought it was a little depressing. Not that I don't think his designs are beautiful. But then I realized from a sort of like, I don't know, I realized maybe it would be an evolutionary, given the unfortunate circumstances in which we live, an evolutionary leap for the rose, and perhaps we'll have a better chance of surviving. Sort of, you know, if Adam Smith had written The Origin of Species or something. The White Rose of Louis Vuitton. The world is Oz nudged beyond watershed honeymoons into this servile marriage. Since the days of the triangle trade, he confirmed. I tell the world, kiss the rain. In Twilight, I'm thinking of Bob Grenier's poems, how they brush the difficult parts of the moon and blister its halo with scrawl. World as annex of migrational housing or even long school in a sensory cloud, undone in erasure to reach down the stems as from moonlight and licensing all its white rose. The logo is love, spelled without the O-E, and a sculpture of frosting cream petals. It's always right there on the rose like a dog, a beautiful young human dog home in Oakland. The bay, a Potemkin bay, hiding itself from the eyes of its affluent roses. I can't feel my face. I can't feel my face, but would have you still feel it so I could say, oh, there it is. No one can touch and destroy what is worthless. Forbid me, we come to a sponge station. I notice the full spectral dominance, feel the elite in fine, sparkling strands. The phone rings in the bones of the face. It is also my neck, my back, my neck and my back. I ask her not to be the one to let me die alone.